between the Willamette Wild Bills and your Portland Pickle All-Stars. Oh, yeah. My name is Joe Simon.
Well, good evening, friends, and welcome to another edition of Pickles Baseball. Tonight, your Portland Pickles All-Stars are taking on the Willamette Wild Bills of the Wild Wild West League, and I am going to go ahead and kick it down to our on-field host tonight, public address announcer Joe Simons and Jeremiah Coughlin.
Yankees, Red Sox, Lakers, no matter your team, you're sporting your favorite jersey tonight. Find out who your real friends are, start a beef with a stranger, wear your Dame Lillard jersey while you can. Yeah, that was tough, wasn't it? Jeremiah, we ready for our first pitch down there?
I don't wear jerseys, I'm 30 plus. That's what Jay-Z says.
Love that.
Give me a crisp pair of jeans, button-ups, a couple other words in there.
Are you throwing out our ceremonial first pitch?
No, we got a guy.
You know who it is?
Not really.
I spotted him on the way in, you probably did too. This is David Guard.
Oh, yeah.
And if you can't see what he's doing, he's put a Miami Heat jersey on. It looks like a Dwayne Wade jersey, and he's taped over the 3 with the letter O, and on the back, decided not to go with 2 letter O's, just the 1, but he put a Lillard on the top of it, because if you didn't hear, Dame requested a trade today.
You think that's where he's going to go?
No, he's gonna go to Brooklyn. Let's all boo David Guard as he throws this first pitch.
Game time for life. Oh, good throw, though. Good effort into it.
All right, now cheer the creativity. David Guard, come on.
Good job, David.
We love you, David.
Thanks for making a joke out of our broken hearts in our loser city.
Same day, less than 12 hours.
Yeah. It's a quick turnaround. That's why I only had 1 letter up. Hey, buds. How are you? Hey, mate.
Walker Stadium, it is time to meet the starters for tonight's game. First for the visiting Willamette Wild Bills. Leading off and playing center, number 6, Cole Runyon. Batting second, playing second, number 30, Vinny Iwamura. Batting third and playing left, number 7, Bowen Stinson. Batting cleanup for Willamette Wild Bills and playing right, number 18, Jackson Bowie. Batting fifth and playing third, number 5, Chris Rogers. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 27, Caden Miller. Batting seventh, the shortstop, number 20, Griffin Thiesel. Batting eighth, the first baseman, number 11, Skip Dixon. Batting ninth, the catcher, number 29, Blythe Sharp. And batting 10th, the extra hitter, number 3, Ethan Long. The starting pitcher for the Wild Bills, number 14, Jack Cleve. Walker Stadium, are you ready to meet your Pickle All-Stars?
It's like when you go see a band, but then the All-Star version. Kind of what it is.
Batting first and playing second, Kellen Krebs. Batting second and playing center field, Sean McClure. Batting third and playing right, Travis Hell. Batting cleanup, the catcher, Danny Alvarado. Batting fifth and playing first, Jaden Juta. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Tate Harpster.
Taco meat. Hell yeah.
Batting seventh, your extra hitter, Parker Huffman. Batting eighth and playing short, Mason Whitehead. Batting ninth and playing the hot corner, Luke Staten. And batting 10th and playing left, Elijah Mieta. Starting on the mound for your All-Stars is Gus Rogers. The Pickles All-Stars are coached by assistants Jace Brown and Ross Campbell, the third base coach Dart, the Wild Wild West League Sheriff JJ Mascalo, and the international manager Nick Fleck. That's what it said. At this time, we ask that you please stand, remove your hats, and direct your attention to the flag in left field for our national anthem sung by Manu de Lima.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Manu de Lima.
Well, good evening, baseball friends. It is the Pickles All-Stars taking on the Willamette Wild Bills.
Here over the
If you haven't figured it out already, it is random jersey night here at Walker Stadium, and aside from the jerseys the players are wearing themselves, I have seen a few amazing jerseys around the stadium. We had someone here in a full Expos jersey and hat. I've seen a Minnesota North Stars sweater. I myself am wearing the Connecticut Whale jersey of Emma Vlasic.
the other Jeffrey Lebowski.
Got some great jerseys in here
Pickles fans,
tonight.
Make some noise, huh? All right. Well, we got some of those. All right, give me
Anonymous
a
Freak here
Pickles
in the stadium hanging out with us. Chris Crash in
All right.
the
Go
chat.
Pickles. 1,
Ethan
2,
Bryan joining us as well. Danny Edelman, PDX Cookies, my favorite, also in the chat.
It is insane the membrane out here.
It's going to be Cole Runyon, Vinny Iwamura, and Bowen Stinson to face Gus Rogers, pitcher tonight for the Pickles All-Stars. His battery mate, Danny Alvarado, behind the plate. Behind him defensively, Jaden Junta, Kellen Krebs at second, Mason Whitehead at short, Luke Staten at third. Elijah Maeda, Sean Mulcair, and Travis Helm, your outfielders from left to right. This is a non-league game. I did not set an over-under for tonight's game. Sorry about that, y'all. Getting ready for tonight's game with it being random jersey night made the prep work a little more difficult than normal. Big surprise there. We believe that your umpires tonight are Billy Yeager behind the plate and Noah Hobart out in the field. Well, see, here's the thing, Anonymous Freak. PDX Cookie Company is open from 4 p.m. until 10 p.m. So if you can get there before 10 p.m., you get cookies. If you are Mike Checks and do not get out of the games until after 10 p.m., you get no cookies. That is how that math works. Sadly for me. Gonna be a lot of fun tonight, friends. Glad that you are all along. Malachi will actually be taking over the broadcast for me here sometime later on this game. What was that? Did you not just hear? I told the folks that we didn't set an over-under tonight. There was too much other stuff going on. First pitch misses up and away, ball one, 7:16 time of tonight's first pitch. All right, fine. The over-under is set for 3 hours even, but you have to give it to me immediately. 1-0 pitch on the way. All right, well, the press box is split. Fouled off to the right. Count evens up at 1-1 on Cole Runyon. As is typical with a 7:15 start time, shadows already creeping across part of the infield. They've covered most of the outfield. Lights not yet on at the stadium. 1-1 pitch on the way, over for a strike. Count goes to 1-2. Your Portland Pickles playing in Yakima Valley tonight. 1-2 pitch on the way, misses outside, ball two. They were victorious in last night's game, a come from behind victory. They start play percentage points ahead of the Corvallis Knights in the West Coast League South. 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off. Count stays at 2-2. Anonymous Freak taking the under tonight. Ah, man. I'm going to take the over. I haven't won many lately, but it's all right. Rogers set, 2-2 pitch on the way. Check swing didn't go. Ball three. Different press box setup tonight. Gary not here. We are a rudderless ship. 3-2 pitch on the way. Outside, ball four. Cole Runyon working a leadoff walk.
Down batting the second baseman, number 30, Vinny Iwamura.
Vinny Iwamura to the plate. One on, nobody out. I'm Mike Checks, working alongside Sam, Matthew, Crow, Malachi, Andrew, Darrow, and many others. Glad to have you along on the ride this evening. Rogers comes set. Pitch on the way. Oh, over high apparently. Ball one. Sean Phillipson will take the over as well. You know, in a game like this, you never know what's going to happen. It could be over in 2 hours and 15 minutes. Or it could be 3 hours and 15 minutes. 1-0 pitch taken out to left field. Going back on the ball, Elijah Maeda, and that is gone. 2-run home run for Vinny Iwamura. Wild Bills jumping out to a 2-0 lead. 2 batters in. Idaho Mash taking the under. Bowen Stinson to the plate. 2 runs already in for the Wild Bills. Rogers comes set at the belt. His pitch on the way, over for a strike. 0-1. So I will make sure to keep you all updated on the Pickles and Pippins game this evening. Oh, one pitch on the way, over the inner part of the plate for a strike. 0-2. Yeah, that one got out of here in a hurry. Unfortunately, we don't have the staff enough tonight to run StatCast, so we don't have the exit velo on that. 0-2 pitch on the way, misses high and outside, ball one. Stinson twirls the bat around. Patiently awaits the 1-2 from Rogers, missing away, ball two, 2-2. So maybe the seasons of our outfield being where the baseball goes to die are coming to an end. Wind and the 2-2 pitch on the way, misses low, ball three, 3-2. April H wanting more Dolphin already. I don't blame you. There was not enough Dolphin in game one. Wind in the 3-2 pitch on the way, fouled off. Matthew taking over in the absence of Gary this evening. Finding out just exactly how hard Gary's job actually is. Wind and the 3-2 on the way, misses outside, ball four. Stinson aboard with a walk. Second walk issued this inning. That's enough to draw Danny Alvarado from out behind the plate. Mound visit here in the first inning. Pretty good sized crowd on tap here at the walk tonight. Right field berm pretty packed. Rogers climbs back up on the hill.
Now batting Jackson Bowie.
Did someone go yard already? Yes, they did, Ian. Two batters in. Wind and the pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off at the plate. 0-1. Cole Runyon got aboard with a leadoff walk. Vinny Iwamura went yard, and then Bowen Stinson currently on at first base. Pitch number 17 on the way from Gus Rogers. He comes set and deals. Over for a strike. 0-1. Yeah, so Ian, if you go back on the YouTube broadcast, you can see him go yard. 0-2, excuse me. Pitch on the way. Over for a strike. Got him looking. Jackson Bowie down on strikes. First strikeout for Gus Rogers. One away for the Wild Bills, and that will bring up third baseman Chris Rogers.
Now batting the third baseman, number 5, Chris Rogers.
Stinson still on at first base. Lead of about 2 steps. Pitch on the way, runner goes. Looked like it might have been a pitch out. Low throw from the catcher, sliding in safely. Bowen Stinson with a stolen base. You bet, friend. Thanks for joining us tonight. So runner on in scoring position, one down. 1-0 pitch to Rogers, inside, ball 2, 2-0.
Yes.
More of a Spud Webb guy myself, but respect.
Stinson is lead at second. Rogers stares back, and again, Gus with the 2-0 pitch, over the outer part of the plate for a strike, 2-1. Howdy, friend. How you doing?
So I've got cheeseburger with fixings, rice, regular cheeseburger, jalapeno dog, chicken tenders.
Can I change mine to chicken strips?
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you, friend.
Okay.
Did you want a cheeseburger with fixings? Sorry, we're taking care of official business here.
So still cheeseburger.
Chicken strips, please, friend. Thank you. Annika joining us up in the booth, making sure we're taken care of. 2-2 pitch on the way. Called strike 3. Chris Rogers down on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts for Gus. 2 away now for the Wild Bills, and that'll bring up their designated hitter, number 27, Caden Miller. Bowen Stinson still out there at second base. Rogers comes set. Looks back at second. First pitch, the at-bat misses away at 77. Ball 1. Looks like Kellen Krebs is the one in charge of keeping Bowen Stinson on second base this at-bat. Mason Whitehead playing a deep short. Rogers set. 1-0 on the way. Runner goes. Swung on and hit into shallow right field. That's going to get down for the base hit. Rounding third and coming home, Bowen Stinson, who was running on the play. RBI single for Caden Miller. Third run in for the Wild Bills here in the first.
Now batting the shortstop, number 20, Griffin Diesel.
Anonymous Freak will take a cheeseburger with fixins as well. So 1 on, 2 down. Griffin Thistle at the plate. First pitch he sees this ball game, swung on and missed. Behind in the count, 0-1. Rogers burning through a number of pitches here in the first inning. Looks over at first, slings one over. Miller dives back safely. Okay. This is either pitch 24 or about 24. 0-1 on the way, swung on and missed. Rogers ahead in the count, 0-2. Skip Dixon on deck for the Wild Bills. Rogers comes set. Holds. 0-2 on the way, swung on and missed, got him. Third strikeout for Gus Rogers, but along with that, he does give up 3 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on. We head to the bottom of the first inning. Your score, Wild Bills 3, Pickles All-Stars, coming up.
Tired of beer that's just too bland? Not a problem anymore! Introducing the amazing Voodoo Ranger IPA. It's bright, hoppy, and comes in a variety of options. Plus, you can take it almost anywhere. Stop drinking boring beer. Instead, join the many others living rangerously today. But wait, there's more. Call 833-V-RANGER. That's 833-V-RANGER to get free rangerousness. Live rangerously today. Call now.
Alrighty, baseball friends, to the bottom of the first inning we go. Pickles All-Stars with their first chance at the plate. They will send Kellen Krebs, Sean Mulcair, and Travis Helm to the plate. Jack Klee pitching for the Willamette Wild Bills. His battery mate, Blythe Sharp. Behind him defensively, Skip Dixon at first, Vinny Iwamura at second, Griffin Thistle at short, Chris Rogers at third. Bowen Stinson, Cole Runyon, and Jackson Bowie, the outfielders from left to right. First pitch of the inning swung on and fouled off end to left. Somebody made the catch out there. Well done. That doesn't happen often. Well done. Krebs behind in the count, 0-1. New baseball is being delivered to the home plate umpire, who we believe is Billy Yeager. Klee comes set. 0-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and hit through the left side, and that gets through for a base hit. Chris Rogers diving for it, couldn't come up with it. Kellen Krebs rounding first and then heading back. Leadoff single for the Pickles All-Stars.
Haley, are you the first base coach? How about Haley for Haley, the first base coach?
Haley Lindsay, 2 first names.
Haley is our first base coach tonight, of
Now
course.
batting,
Thank you, friends.
the center fielder, Sean McClure.
Klee comes set. His first pitch misses. Ball 1. Back set on the mound. 1-0 pitch on the way. Runner goes swung on and missed. No throw down to second base. Stolen base. Kellen Krebs now on at second. So the count 1-1. Klee looks back at second. And again, 1-1 on the way. Fouled off. Count goes to 1-2.
Wacky wavy arm inflatable tube coach. That's right. Is that a stop sign or nobody knows?
1-2 the count. Look back towards second base. 1-2 pitch on the way. Low outside. Ball 2.
I want a pony, and I want
2-2 the count. Look back towards second. And again, pitch on the way. Did not go. Pitch missing away, ball 3. Count full on Sean. Three-two on the way again. Popped up to the left side. Will it stay in play? No, it will not. Off the dugout roof. Is that what that was? Oh, off the Voodoo Ranger side. Howdy, Ron. Glad to have you along, friend. Your presence is missed. There were 3 Ks to hang, and nobody is out there hanging them. Klee comes set. Brings in the 3-2 once again. Swung on, and this one hit on the right side. Foul. So the count stays at 3-2. So 3 finals from the West Coast League already today. The Port Angeles Lefties, who are hosting the Falcons, fell 7-6 to Kelowna. Victoria Harbor Cats 11, Bellingham 1. That game was in Victoria. 3-2 pitch on the way. Got him looking, strike 3. Okay, down on strikes.
All-star, your right fielder, Travis Helm.
In Nanaimo, the Night Owls beating the Port Angeles Lefties 9-1. That game final. We'll get to the live ones in just a moment as Travis Helm steps in. Pitch on the way, over for a strike at 73 miles an hour. Count 0-1. In Corvallis, the Knights currently leading the Cowlitz Black Bears by a score of 2-1. That game in the top of the 4th. In the bottom of the 3rd, the North Paws hosting the Falcons and currently trail 3-1. Look back at second. 0-1 pitch on the way. Over the inner part of the plate for a strike at 61. 0-2. Raptors and Drifters playing in Springfield. That game bottom of the 4th. Raptors up 1-0. I believe I'm being told this is pitch number 13. 0-2 swung on and missed. Strikeout, gets away from the catcher, the throw down to first, not in time, pulls the first baseman. Krebs advancing to third on the play. So it was a strikeout. However, the catcher dropped the ball.
You all right?
So Helm on at first base. Kellen Krebs on at third, and that is going to bring up tonight's catcher, Danny Alvarado.
Danny Alvarado.
She should have a helmet on it.
Walla Walla Sweets and the Bend Elks play in the top of the third inning. Sweets leading the Elks in Bend 4-0. First pitch of the at-bat floats in for a strike. It's 61, 0-1. Edmonton Riverhawks all over the Wenatchee Apple Sox, 7-2 in the top of the fifth inning. And it is scoreless in Yakima Valley. That game in the bottom of the first. 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Went with the fastball at 72. Count goes 0-2. Klee takes a look over at first, comes set. 0-2 pitch on the way, misses low, ball one. Oh, apparently in the middle of the second, it's tied at 0. Ronald giving us the update. Runner goes, swung on and popped up towards center field. In right field, diving catch, made the play, tagging at third and heading home, Kellen Krebs. Sacrifice fly that I lost out there. SF9 for Danny Alvarado. Pickles All-Stars get their first run. Raise those chairs, friends.
First baseman, Jaden Junta.
So Jaden Junta to the plate now for the All-Stars. Klee set, pitch on the way, low one outside, ball one. Jack Klee comes set, runner goes, pitch on the way, a strike, no throw down to second base. Credit Travis Helm with a stolen base. When a pitch floats in at 61, that's got to be pretty inviting to attempt to steal on. Sharp out to have a conversation with Klee and now returned behind the plate. Junta steps back in, 1-1 count. Helm now on at second base. Klee comes set. 1-1 on the way. Inside, ball two. 2-1. Klee into his motion. Pitch number 20 on the way. Swung on and popped up to the right side. Foul. So when that pitch went foul, we played the glass breaking music, and there was someone down the right field line that looked very concerned, as though glass might have actually been broken by that foul ball. Which is why we do it. Count full on Junta, tape Harpster on deck. Klee set. 3-2 on the way, outside ball four. Jaden Junta working a walk. So runners now on at first and second for designated hitter Tate Harpster.
The designated hitter, Tate Harpster.
Pinch runner. Someone pinch him.
So we have a pinch runner on at first base, but since we weren't given any numbers, we have no clue who that is. Pitch over for a strike, 0-1. Might be who? Levi Kiuchi? Oh, it might be. Klee shakes off sharp. And again, long enough that Harpster decides to step out of the box for a second. Now stands back in. Klee has the sign he was looking for. 0-1 pitch on the way. Swung on to the slow bouncer down the first baseline. Foul. I'm confused. Are there two pickle games going? Yes, there are, Idaho Mash. This is the Pickles All-Stars, made up of former Pickles players. The Portland Pickles that are the West Coast League Pickles are currently playing in Yakima Valley. That bounced towards second and took a weird hop over Vinny Iwamura's head. Running on the play and coming around to score, Travis Helm. That was a phantom bounce if ever I've seen one. The result, though, a single. On the play, the pinch runner for Jaden Junta all the way around to third. So give Harpster the single with an RBI. And that brings up Parker Hoffman. Klee looking to get out of this inning if he can. First pitch to Parker, over the outer part of the plate for a strike. 0-1. 26.
So scared right now. So scared.
Klee's set. Pitch number 26 in the dirt. Ball one. It's like they knew they'd need the extra speed. Right. So if you weren't aware, this is Pickles' general manager, Parker, at the plate. 1-1 pitch on the way, swung on and hit through the right side, and that's gonna get through for a base hit. Coming around to score, the pinch runner. Harpster to second and give Parker Huffman an RBI single.
He's like Ichiro, but not.
So tie ball game here, bottom of the first inning, and Mason Whitehead, the shortstop, to the plate. We've got a mound visit now for
The champ really did it for him. You're welcome.
the Wild Bills.
Coach him up, Haley.
Sharp out having a conversation with Klee and
Does Haley even
Wild
have
Bills
a
coach.
stopwatch? I mean, does she know the signals?
Next up,
Okay.
the six.
Thank
Your
you.
shortstop, Mason Whitehead. Woo.
So Mason Whitehead to the plate. Comes up with runners on first and second, 2 outs. Klee comes set. First pitch, misses in the dirt, ball one. Harpster checks in with the inflated third base coach. 1-0 pitch on the way, misses low, ball two. That one coming in at 79. Klee throwing a lot of pitches this inning as well. This next one going to be number 30. 2-0 pitch on the way. That one over for a strike at 78. Count goes to 2-1. Now a pinch runner for Tate Harpster. Who was that? No clue. It's not Roscoe, is it? 2-1 pitch on the way, swung on and the bouncer towards short. Charging and the ball eats up Griffin Thistle. All the way into center field. Run will score out at third, Parker Huffman. So the run counted. Mason Whitehead does get a single, but gunned down going from second to third was Parker Huffman. And that will do it for the Pickles All-Stars here in the first inning. They do plate 4 runs, though. We are through one frame here at Walker Stadium. Your score, Pickles All-Stars 4, Wild Bills 3.
It is 4-3. Pickles.
Welcome to Stormbreaker Brewing, located off Mississippi Avenue in North Portland. Whether you're looking for something light, dark, hoppy, or not hoppy, we've got you covered. We've also got a full bar featuring seasonal handcrafted cocktails. Ooh. Complemented by an extensive menu with plenty of options to go. Come hang out by the fire pits for weekly trivia or book a private event. All ages are welcome, and don't forget to bring your dog.
We're elevating creativity through local limited and exclusive team merch. The Vision League also loves to collaborate with restaurants, bars, and other creative venues.
Well, so this is the way this ball game is going to go. New pitcher on the mound for your Pickles All-Stars. That is number 10, J.J. Mascolo. He takes over for Gus Rogers, who goes an inning and gives up 3 runs. We have a new catcher. That new catcher was the pinch runner that came in last inning, we think. We're not certain of that, though. There could be other defensive changes as well. We're not really sure. So the first pitch to Skip Dixon over for a strike, 0-1. Chat calling for more Wookie. I get the feeling there's going to be plenty of Wookie this game. 0-2 the count now. Skip Dixon, Blayla Sharp, and Ethan Long for the Wild Bills. JJ into his wide, 0-2 pitch on the way, outside, ball 1. JJ's last pitch coming in at 68. 1-2 on the way, swung on and popped foul. That one parking lot bound. This time the woman is not so concerned down the first baseline. I think she might have gotten that it was a joke. JJ's 1-2 pitch on the way, comes in low, ball 2. So 7 runs in the first inning combined between the two teams. 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on and a bouncer towards short. The shortstop has it, throw over to first, in time. 6-3 the put out on Skip Dixon.
Tough to say who that was, but that was a nice play.
I do believe that was still Mason Whitehead out there at short, actually.
$1 Pickles.
As a former sports information statistician, this Jersey chaos is too funny. Yes, April, you are not wrong. JJ's first pitch to Blayla Sharp, missing low and inside, ball one.
For the next half inning, not like the full game.
Okay. There is going to be so little information that we are sure of in this game. It's going to be so much fun. This one missing low and inside, ball two, 2-0. At some point, I will run you through a number of the different jerseys that we have here tonight. 2-0 pitch misses away, ball three, 3-0. .30 pitch, over for a strike at 71. Count goes to 3-1 on Sharp. JJ doesn't waste any time. 3-1 pitch on the way, swung on, and that one hit into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Our center fielder gets it into Mason. So Sharp aboard with a 1-out single. That'll bring up extra hitter Ethan Long. JJ's first pitch to Ethan. Over the inner part of the plate for a strike, 0-1. Ethan Long, the extra hitter for the Wild Bills. Both teams batting 10 this evening. 0-1 pitch on the way. Golf towards third. And that one gets into shallow left field. Sharp moves up to second base. And credit Ethan Long with a single.
Batting for Willamette, number 6, Cole Runyon.
So after getting Skip Dixon to bounce out 6-3, JJ's giving up back-to-back singles. Lineup turns over for the Wild Bills. Cole Runyon, the center fielder, in. This will be pitch number 14 for JJ. Looks back at second base. Pitch on the way, bunt shown, and bunted down the first base line. JJ off the mound quickly, only played a first in time. 1-3 the put out on Cole Runyon. Sharp advancing to third, Long to second. Sacrifice bunt, 1-3.
Now batting number 30, Vinny Iwamura.
Joe, do people know there's corn dogs?
What, there are corn dogs?
Already had one.
Oh,
He gave it to me.
I always find out too late. Not that the chicken strips are bad, they're pretty tasty. So Vinny Iwamura with a 2-run home run in his first at-bat. Takes the first pitch and spoils that foul on the right, 0-1. Crowd asking for Dolphin. Not really asking, kind of demanding. Wind and the 0-1 pitch on the way. That one floats in for a strike. 0-2. JJ ahead in the count, 0-2. Pitch on the way, bouncer towards short. Whitehead's got it, throw to first in time. 6-3 the put out on Iwamura, and that will do it for the Wild Bills here in the second.
Oh, Walker Stadium, direct your attention to the infield as we have our
It is times for the all-sports contest. We will keep that right here.
Jeremiah, I trust you know
I'm going to bounce out of this for just a second and let Joe and Jeremiah take care of
I don't
this.
have a real good handle on it, but we're going to figure it out as we go.
Theme of the night.
Pick a second. So, I think there's beer goggles involved, and then we have frisbees, we have footballs, we have basketballs. We have, not you. What's your name? Alyssa? Haley's going to compete against her. Wear your helmet. I don't want you to get hurt. Where are the goggles? Oh, Claire has the goggles. Oh, man. What a nightmare. Okay. Oh, we found this gal. Alyssa's friend, what's your name? Sarah, all right. Do we have 3 goggles? Oh, we're switching. Okay, you ready? You put the goggles on and then you try to get as many in the bucket as you can in 5 seconds. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I would throw it. Okay, counter down. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, to the right. You're getting closer. Oh, that was close. Okay, over 4. Oh, that was pretty good, actually.
Come on, John.
I'm gonna duck. Oh, all right. All right, Sarah, you ready? You think you can do better than your friend? Okay, me neither. But counter. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I feel like Dylan should be trying to catch him. Good technique. Good technique. Oh, that one went in. Oh, all right. That was good. Let's go, Sarah. You got it. That was so close. All right. And it went in! Let's hear it for Sarah. everybody.
Yeah.
Just in case. What a fun game.
Yeah, make some noise for the all sports contest, huh? Without a hitch. All right, your Pickles All-Stars. I'm guessing that now batting is Luke Staten? Maybe.
As you heard Joe Simon say, we believe that's Luke Staten at the plate for his first at-bat. Pitch missing away, ball 1. And it might be Elijah Maeda next. Listen, don't say anything with authority over there. You don't know that it's Elijah Maeda next. Don't even try and play like you know that. All right, fine. Count 1-1 on who we believe to be Luke Staten. All right, fine. Line and the 1-1 pitch on the way. Misses outside, ball 2, 2-1. Klee in his second innings worth of work for the Wild Bills. He comes set, 2-1 on the way. Misses ball 3, 3-1. I relocated to the outfield because the sun was unbearable in my proper seats. There are a few guys out here heckling the crap out of the Bills' right fielder. Hey, your second baseman is bad. Well, you know, we like to keep it classy here. Count 3-2.
Yes! What a B plot to this game.
Okay, that totally deserved Dolphin. That was great. Oh, just silly. 3-2 pitch on the way, swung on and popped foul to the right. Count stays full, 3-2. Pippins are having some serious broadcast problems. Aw, I appreciate that, Idaho Mesh. Thank you much. That's unfortunate. I watched their broadcast last night, popped up on the infield. First baseman comes over and, pardon me, makes the catch in foul territory. 3P the put out on Luke Staten,
Next up for the
assumedly.
All-Stars. Your left fielder, Elijah Maeda.
Elijah Maeda to the plate. That jersey I do remember from opening ceremonies tonight. Dennis Smith sitting behind home plate, 2 rows up. See that. Over on the outer part of the plate for a strike, 0-1. Maeda, the left fielder for the Pickles All-Stars tonight. 0-1 pitch on the way from Klee, swung on, and that is hammered down the right field line. Will it stay fair? Not quite. Just foul. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. Did you hear that? There's a young person, I think, down on the party the deck that was like, what was that? Was that a Wookiee? Super cute. All right, pitch number 10 on the way. Maeda at the plate. We have no clue who is up next. Theoretically, Kellen Krebs. Wind and the 0-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled off. Shadows all over the playing surface now. Lights still have not come on at the stadium, which is a little odd. We are just now cresting the hour of 8. Crowd starting to make some noise. Pitch on the way. Swung on, and that one is hammered out to right field. Will it stay? No, it won't. Goodbye, baseball.
Pickles, 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 pickles. Courtney, 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 smells like pickles. Pickles, 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 pickles.
Oh, Optimus Prime saying we should fire up the R2 sound for the kid who loved the Wookiee noise. That's pretty brilliant.
Some of them, yes.
That was fun. Now batting, I'm pretty sure, Kellen Krebs.
You can hear public address announcer Joe Simons having exactly the same problems I am. We just assume that's who these people are.
It's the same colors as the...
Kellen Krebs theoretically to the plate.
It smells great.
Count stays 0-2 on, oh no, 0-1 on Krebs. Goes to 0-1. I thought that was his first pitch, but we are in control of this game by twine and bubblegum. Pitch fouled off, count goes to 0-2. That's where we are, friend. It's we are hanging on by a string. Klee takes a look in, has his sign from Sharp. 0-2 pitch on the way, outside, ball 1, 1-2. Pickles versus Melonheads will be wicked awesome. Yes, it will. I cannot wait for that game. Yes, we are going to broadcast it. Yes, it will be a lot of fun. Yes, you want to be here in person. And if not on the broadcast, because I'll be always having fun. 1-2 fouled off to just before the dugout area. Yes, and we're almost out of bubble gum. Absolutely. Crowd making some noise here at Walker Stadium. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and hit to the right side. I do not think that's staying in play.
If you catch it, we'll give you
It
an
will
at-bat
not.
in this game. Catch a foul ball, you get an at-bat in this game. That's the new rule. I just made it up.
I love it.
Jeremiah Coughlin making up a new rule to tonight's game. If you catch a foul ball, you get an at-bat in the game. Rules subject to change. Restrictions may apply. 1-2 pitch on the way. Fouled off. Count stays 1-2. Offer not valid in Portland, Oregon, specifically at Walker Stadium. Nice to see the Bat Boys didn't fight after the baseball this time.
Also,
Klee comes set. 1-2 pitch on the way. Got him looking, strike 3. Outer part of the plate sets down who we think is Kellen Krebs.
Sugarland Space Cowboys.
Third strikeout for Jack Klee.
Now batting, the center fielder, Sean McClure.
Sean McClure now to the plate. First pitch he sees this at bat, missing high, ball 1. 1-0. Please set. 1-0 pitch on the way. Outside. Ball 2, 2-0. Pitch number 20 coming up. Swung on and hit sharply, and that's into right center field for a base hit. It's going to be Jackson Bowie with the ball, getting it back into the infield. Long single for Sean McClure.
Dirty Birds?
Dirty Birds. Here's your right fielder, Travis Helm.
So Travis Helm
Dirty or just dirty?
steps in. I'm in the outfield. Who wants me to go adjust the aperture on the outfield camera so it isn't dark? That's funny. Ian's on that already, apparently. Say hi to Ian while he's out there, though. First pitch swung on and hit towards center field. Cole Runyon makes the play. F8 the putout on Travis Helm, and that will do it for the Pickles All-Stars here in the second inning, but they get another run on 2 base hits. No errors and 1 runner left on. We are through 2 frames here at Walker Stadium. Your score, Pickles All-Stars 5, Willamette Wild Bills 3.
Locally owned and West Coast made, Perch Furniture.
Tired of beer that's just too bland? No problem! Introducing the amazing Voodoo Ranger IPA. It's bright, hoppy, plus you can take it almost anywhere. So stop drinking boring beer and start living rangerously today.
Save money on your transportation costs with TriMet's Reduced Fare Transit Card. If you meet income requirements, get your first month free while you enjoy unlimited rides on buses and trains. Learn more and apply today at trimet.org/save.
This is hot up the press.
Oh my goodness, look at what time it is. Yeah, it is time to veer that back.
Yeah, this is when the 5th inning should
We're
be.
scheduled for 9 tonight, folks.
Anybody knows how to make the sprinklers come on, this would be the time to do it.
You know, it's funny that Jeremiah Coughlin is joking about the sprinklers. The thing that concerns me is the fact that
Leading off for the Wild Bills, number
the
7,
sun
Ball
is
6.
now behind the trees out in left field, and the lights are still not on here at the stadium. Anybody else? Nope, just me. All right, moving on then. First pitch on the way, misses ball 1. So an update from Yakima Valley, Portland Pickles 4, Yakima Valley Pippins nothing. That game, according to the scoreboard, in the top of the 3rd, or now the middle of the 3rd. Thanks, Ron. 1-1 pitch on the way, misses low, ball 2. 2-1, that is still JJ out there on the mound, just in a different uniform. 2-1 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Stinson still ahead in the count, 2-1. Told you I'd run you through all of the jerseys that we've got here for the players, or at least as many of them as I can. Wind in the 2-1 pitch, low and inside, ball 3. 3-1. What was that? It's not JJ. Of course it's not. Why would it be? Wind in the not JJ pitch on the way, misses ball 4. So Bowen Stinson works a leadoff walk. So here's the fun thing, friends. Malachi is going to take over and do a little bit of play-by-play at some point. And the unfortunate thing about the train wreck that is currently happening right now is we don't know who half the players are. So that should be a fun experience. First pitch of the at-bat over for a strike, 0-1. That's Jackson Bowie at the plate, struck out his first time up. was the first strikeout victim of Gus Rogers, who threw an inning, the first. Next pitch fouled away. Count goes to 0-2. Not JJ comes set. 0-2 pitch on the way. Got him looking. Strike 3. Strikeout number 1 for Not JJ. That is 4 strikeouts overall for Pickles All-Stars pitchers. First pitch of the at-bat to Chris Rogers, swung on and missed, 0-1. What was that? Okay, Moose is at first. Runner goes, throw down to second, not in time. Credit Bowen Stinson with a stolen base. So Moose is at first. Did we ever come up with a Moose noise to play when he makes it to the plate? No, that's unfortunate. 1-1 pitch on the way, swung on and poked towards the right side. Moose gets it, the relay to the pitcher, whoever it is, in time. 3-1 the putout. Nice job by Moose. 2 away. Stinson moves over to third on the play. That's going to bring up the designated hitter, number 27, Caden Miller.
Now batting Caden Miller.
Joined for the Dizzy Bat, stayed for the announcing. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. What in the world is, all right. This does not seem like a bad idea at all. Wind and the pitch on the way, floats in for a strike, 0-1.
Picnic tables, make some noise. You're far too quiet, picnic tables.
What was that? All right, so Lucy the intern with some unique angles here as that pitch misses low and away, ball 1. Is the All-Star Picks a composite of the Spring League team players? It is a mashup of former Pickles players and folks associated with the organization, our current general manager, our former general manager.
She's making a run for it.
Well done. Well done, Sam. Thank you. That was delightful. Runner goes, stealing home, doesn't matter. Hit and run. That was bonkers. So Bowen Stinson was running with the pitch, if not slightly before. Caden Miller singles out to right field, give him an RBI single.
Great time to swing away.
5-4 picks over the Wild Bills. Dizzy Bat should be fun tonight. Home plate umpire, again, we think that's Billy Yeager. Dusted off home plate. Probably particularly dusty since Picklebot did not clean it off during the first game. I'm just ribbing Picklebot. I love Picklebot to death. 2 outs here, runner on first, 1 run in, pitch on the way, misses low, ball 1. Griffin Thistle at the plate, struck out to end the first inning. Pitch on the way, inside, ball 2, 2-0. What are we pointing at over at third, friend? Okay. Our pitcher comes set. Throw over to first base. Moose couldn't find the handle. Taking off for second is Caden Miller. Throw down to second, not quite in time. Waiting for our scorekeeper's judgment on that. You giving him a stolen base? Okay. That is your decision. Pitch swung on and hit out to shallow right field, giving chase Travis Helm. Not able to make the play, coming home to score, Caden Miller, who was running on the play, and we got ourselves a tie game.
Oh, Moosh. Great granddad Moosh out there.
Oh,
Batting number 11.
and Moose getting ribbed at first base. Rough. Hey, Ian, did you notice that the lights aren't on yet? Oh. Sorry, Ian's response was delightful. Pitch missing, 1-0. Oh, 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled off. Count goes to 1-1 on Skip Dixon. Skip bounced out 6-3 leading off the second inning. Not JJ stares in. Has the sign from not Alvarado. 1-1 pitch on the way. Outside ball 2, 2-1. Dixon steps back in. Twirls the bat around. Pitcher comes set. 2-1 on the way. Runner goes low. Ball 3. Stolen base for Griffin Thistle. So go ahead, runner now in scoring position. 2 down. Top of the third. 2 runs already in. Pitch on the way. Swung on and hit towards short. Whitehead has it. The throw over to first. Airmailed. And coming in to score, Griffin Thistle scores on the overthrow, E6 on that. Skip Dixon now aboard at second. And there's going to be a meeting of 3 people on the mound. Coach Nick Fleck is the only one that I know. Can't wait to see all the dizzy bat cheaters. Well, we have 3 contestants, so we'll have at least one. Skip Dixon on at second base and playeth sharp with a catcher to the plate.
Softball players everywhere, these tools help hitters thrive in lives to get better each and every day. If you know you're an athlete, then you need to check out MaxPD products at MaxPD.com.
Meeting on the mound over. Nick Fleck back to the Pickles dugout. Ian informed me that Little P is the one in charge of turning the lights on here at the stadium tonight. So if they don't come on, blame it on Little P. Pitcher asked the catcher to go through the signs. Hey, we got Oakland A's fans here tonight. Pitch on the way, swung on and fouled into the netting. 0-1. The count on Sharp. Pitcher comes set. Pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Count goes to 0-2. Look back towards second base. 0-2 pitch on the way. Misses. Runner goes. Throw down to third. In time. Diving play. Nicely done. Oh, was there an injury at third? That's not awesome. That was Skip Dixon sliding into third, and he is still down. Fans, we're going to go ahead and take a break. We will be back in just a few moments. Your score here at Walker Stadium, 6-5 Wild Bills.
Stronger.
9%?
Yes.
9.5% ABV!
Juice Force IPA. Live rangerously.
Alrighty, friends, welcome back. To the bottom of the third inning we go. Your Pickles All-Stars trailing the Willamette Wild Bills by a score of 6-5. And we're going to do a little bit of an experiment here. We're going to have Malachi take over on the broadcast here. I'm going to keep the scorebook, and Malachi is going to be doing the play-by-play. So give me just a second here. Be nice in the chat. He can read your comments, y'all. I trust you.
Well, hello everybody. My name is Malachi Roberts, taking over for Mike Checks today as the 0-0 pitch comes in to number 20. That is Danny Alvarado, as Checks has just shown me. And that is a high fly ball in the left field. It looks like the left fielder's going to size that up. And he makes the play. One down now in the bottom of the third.
Next up for the Pickle All-Stars.
Next up, we have
Wearing number
somebody.
15.
You know, this is kind of tough for my very first broadcast to not know half of the players, but we're going to make it work today. We're going to make it work.
I don't know, folks.
Number 15 might be Jaden Junta, but it probably isn't. He started the game, so this is a substitution that we have. First pitch over for a strike. 0-1 is the count now. We have one down. And that is fouled off into right field. We got a lucky fan potentially getting an at-bat this game if they can make the play, according to Jeremiah. Pitcher comes set, 0-2 on the way, and that is out. Strike three. Strike three, my bad. I thought I had a good angle of that, but not the umpire's angle.
The Music Man, Patrick Moonstead.
Up to bat now, we have number 9, Big Moose, rocking the Cloud 9 Esports League jersey. That is just clean as ever. No runners on, 2 down now, as the first pitch misses low. No runners on for the Pickles All-Stars in what has been a high-scoring contest so far. Here comes the swung on and missed.
Shout out to anyone that stuck it out with a hockey jersey. That paid dividends, huh?
Nice and toasty.
Big Moose, if you've been to a game here at Walker Stadium, you'll see him walking around taking videos. doing music. He's essential key to what we do here at Walker Stadium. And we all love him. We want to see him rip a shot right here. 1-2 pitch on the way. Check swing did not go, though. We have twos. Everybody spam twos in the chat. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Come on, Bruce!
Check's chiming in, trying to cheer Moose on as he takes a ball low. Count is full now with 2 down. Thank you, Sean. Not too shabby on the call. I appreciate you. I'm learning. It might be a little slow, but we'll get there. Inside, ball 4. Oh, never mind. I need to wait for the umpire and stop trying to make the call myself. That was strike 3 on the payoff pitch. Moose is not happy. Moose is not happy about it. He's giving the ball boy an earful, but so 3 up, 3 down in the bottom of the 3rd there. No runners on, no hits, no errors, and we will see you. Are we staying? Never mind, we are staying. We got some dizzy bat contest going on. It is top 4.
Cleveland Kitchen's sauerkraut, kimchi, and pickles are a flavor explosion that'll make your taste buds cheer.
Dizzy bat will not be until middle 5th. I believe they did do pickle juice drink.
Visit our concession stand right here in the ballpark for
And welcome back to the ballpark. Your score is still 6-5. Wild Bills in the lead as we have a new pitcher on the mound. Number 10, somebody, wearing a Concordia University baseball jersey.
lead off the Wild Bills, your pickle batter, Blade Sharp. Strikeout means $1 pickles on the party deck.
You still gotta guess how many's in there, though.
Check's just pulled up a little spreadsheet with all the jerseys, hopefully trying to make it to where I can see who is who a little better, but we don't have them all. That's one thing about these Pickles All-Stars. They don't respect the booth very much. Ball high and outside, 1-1 is the count now. Inside, almost got him there. So we are looking at 2-1 is the count. Swung on and missed. He took a huge cut at that one. There's already been 2 home runs in this game. I'm sure that these players are trying to hit as many as possible. And swung on, and that's a foul ball towards the Pickles All-Star dugout. And the lights have finally came on. Better late than never here tonight. 2-2 pitch on the way. Cut on, and that's a foul ball into the right field berm. Heads up, porta potties. Ball inside to, looks like number 29, Blythe Sharp, the catcher for the Wild Bills. No outs, payoff pitch on the way. Swung on, and that's a ground ball to the shortstop. Tough play, and it's made. What a stretch by Moose over there. Number 9, clap it up for him. Joe Simons and Jeremiah also giving credit to that stretch by Moose. That was beautiful. Beautiful. 1 down now as that brings up number 3, Ethan Long, That is a weird 3 on the back of that jersey. It really looks like a 1, but hey, man, what do I know? Fouled back into the netting of the first pitch to Ethan Long. (0-1) on the way. That is swung on. It's a soft fly ball to the second baseman, and no trouble there making that play, and that is the second out of the frame. Tossing it around the horn are the Pickles All-Stars, and that brings up number 6, your leadoff batter, Cole Runyon, the center fielder. He was walked earlier in the game. Strike 1 he takes. Eventually we're going to find out who these pitchers are for the Pickles All-Stars, or we won't.
No, we won't.
Chex is not too confident in finding out who these pitchers are, so number 10. We'll call him number 10. And it's not JJ. 0-2 pitch on the way. Inside, good take right there. Two down. It seems like my first inning of broadcasting might be over quick, as we got a ground ball right back to the pitcher, bounces off his leg. Tough play, and he's out. Tough play by the second baseman, but able to get it over to Moose in time. What a beautiful stretch. We had no hits, no runs, and no errors in the bottom of the fourth, and we will see you soon.
Contest presented by Max BP. Jeremiah, who do we have?
Brian.
Some play for the thrill, others the fortune. But the true legends, they play for the free drinks. Voodoo Ranger Juicy Haze IPA. Live rangerously.
Hey, don't judge me. I'm waiting to run my dishwasher and get my laundry done after this peak time event is over. You know, those times when you get rewarded for shifting your energy use away from the times when energy use is high or prices are expensive. And when we all just shift a little, it helps bring more sustainable resources into the mix. So relax. Learn more about shifting energy today at portlandgeneral.com/shift.
There it is.
Tate Harpster.
And welcome back now to the bottom of the fourth inning between your Pickles All-Stars and the Willamette Wild Bills. 0-0 pitch on the way, and that is going to be low for ball one. I'm loving, absolutely loving the deep V-neck that we got going on this jersey. That is beautiful. Nothing better than an all-star game with a deep V. Tate Harper up to bat, maybe. Well, Check says he was pulled for a pinch runner. Now he's back up to bat. There are clearly not a lot of rules for this game, as that one is lined into center field. That's going to get through for a base hit. That's why they kept him in the game at the plate. Big Daddy hacks. That's why. Now, stepping up to the plate in probably the brightest jersey on the field. We have no idea who that is, but
number 44.
Joe Simons will tell me.
Johnny Johnson.
Johnny Johnson. That is a beautiful name to announce over a broadcast. I love it. I love it. He might be making it up. Joe Simons might be making that one up, but that doesn't matter. I'm going to call him Johnny Johnson. 0-0 pitch. That's another ground ball to the second baseman. 4, 6, and 3. That equals 2. And there's your first double play of the ball game, folks. And is that intern Riley O'Connell over at first base? Shout out to Pickles intern Riley O'Connell, also a player, starting pitcher for the Willamette Wild Bills. He's over at first right now. Spam some Go Rileys in the chat right now because we were told he was going to be starting on the dish. Hopefully he gets an opportunity to pitch against some of these All-Stars. Matt told me he's the third pitcher as Parker pops one up to the third baseman, and that ends the frame. Hey, man, Parker has 2 at-bats, and he's made contact with 2 pitches. We had one hit, no runs, no errors, a double play, and nobody left on base. And that brings us to the top of the 5th. We will see you soon.
Heavyweights. Heart pumping group classes and certified personal trainers, all starting as low as $9.99 a month. This Pickles fan is
Scott doesn't know when Father's Day is. Happy Father's Day, Scott.
Alrighty, baseball friends, we are back. I will pass on all of the flowers to Malachi. Did a great job stepping in for an inning. He should get another chance to work a couple more innings between here and the 4th of July games. So, out on the mound, that is JJ once again. You might remember him from pitching the 2nd inning. You might see him pitching the 7th. You never know. He's on to face Vinny Iwamura, Bowen Stinson, and Jackson Bowie.
Coming up to the plate for your Wild Bills.
Yes, he is, absolutely.
Number 30.
Somebody asked which jersey I was wearing. I am wearing a jersey from the Connecticut Whale of the, as of day before yesterday, defunct Professional Hockey Federation. I have the jersey of one Emma Vlasic on. I'm sure y'all can figure out why. First pitch missing, ball 1. 1-0. Iwamura 1 for 2, hit a 2-run homer his first time up. Bounced out 6-3. Next pitch in for a strike, 1-1. Lights did come on here at the stadium. We will be able to play once the sun sets, which it is doing quickly behind the left field trees. Count 1-2. JJ's next pitch misses outside, ball 2, 2-2. Good sized crowd on hand this evening. Explode the Whale. Well, they didn't just blow up the Whale, they blew up the whole league. But it makes me sad, so we don't need to dwell on that. There's baseball. 3-2 pitch to Iwamura, swung on and fouled off to the right. Count stays 3-2. JJ gets the baseball, climbs back up on the hill. Kicks a little dirt to the side. 3-2 pitch, swung on, and that's going to get down for a base hit in right field. Throw comes into the infield, leadoff single for Iwamura, his 2nd hit today.
Coming up to the plate for the Wild Bills, number 7, Bowen Stinson.
Bowen Stinson to the plate, has reached twice on a walk, has stolen a pair of bases and come around to score both times. Do West Coast League scores here in just a minute. First pitch from JJ, over for a strike, 0-1. Gave you all the scores of the games that had been completed earlier. Victoria, Kelowna, and Nanaimo all victorious. Throw over to first, diving back safely is Iwamura. In the bottom of the 7th, the Cowlitz Black Bears leading the Corvallis Knights in Corvallis by a score of 7-3. JJ's 0-1 pitch, over for a strike. Count goes to 0-2. In Kamloops, the North Paws trailing the Falcons 4-3 in the bottom of the 7th. In the top of the 9th, the Drifters trailing the Ridgefield Raptors 4-2. JJ comes set. Wide and the 0-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Got him, strike 3. Stinson down on strikes. First time he's been retired tonight. Strikeout number 1 for JJ. Walla Walla Sweets in Bend playing the Elks, and the Sweets leading by a score of 5-2. That game in the bottom of the 6th inning. Throw over to first base by JJ, and Vinny Iwamura picked off. 1-3 the put out. Yeah, that noise was absolutely right. So 2 away now for Jackson Bowie. Bowie struck out both times up tonight. First pitch he sees from JJ, he fouls off his ankle. 0-1. So I don't remember whether I got through this score or not. In Bend, the Elks trail the Walla Walla Sweets 5-2 in the bottom of the 6th inning. In the bottom of the 8th inning, Edmonton Riverhawks all over the Wenatchee Apple Sox by a score of 11-2. And in the bottom of the 4th inning, your Portland Pickles with a 4-2 lead over Yakima Valley.
Happy birthday, little cutie.
Home plate umpire, we believe Billy Yeager. Back to home plate. He's back behind the dish as Jackson Bowie steps back in, behind in the count, 0-1. Swung on and missed. Count goes to 0-2. Had to rewatch that toss. I'm pretty sure that was a balk for that pickoff. Well, wow. JJ just blew it right by him for the strikeout. Jackson Bowie down on strikes once again. And that will do it for the Wild Bills here in the 5th inning. No runs, no hits. Excuse me, 1 hit. No errors and nobody left on. We are going to keep it right here for Dizzy Bat. Once the contestants have been announced, pick your cheater in the chat. We'll see what happens from there.
We got Dizzy Bat All-Stars. Andrew, Ryan, Troy. The Dizzy Bat All-Stars. And more interns than we could possibly need. Here we go. He knows where to go. You guys ready? Head on the bat, bat on the ground, spin till I say go. Go get the Ruby Jewel ice cream sandwich from Dylan in his Ice Hogs jersey. Countdown Walker Stadium. 3, 2, 1, go! 1, 2.
Okay, yeah, the guy in the Nash jersey is probably the biggest cheater so far.
5. Troy's done already. 6. Come on, Andrew. 7.
I feel like whoever was closest to the third baseline knew that if you fell down while you were spinning, you'd be less dizzy when it was actually time to run.
Troy for the win.
Yeah.
Let's hear it for everybody.
Yeah.
Let's hear it for
Oh,
Troy over
so
there.
silly.
Said he didn't drink for 3 whole innings. So he'd be ready for this.
So friends, while we have a real quick moment, and I'm hoping this is a real quick moment, I want to go over some of the jerseys that are being worn by the Pickles All-Stars tonight. We have jerseys from Cloud 9,
right,
from
leading off
Forward
for your
Madison,
Pickles All-Stars.
the Seattle Cascades, the Santa Cruz Warriors,
In
the
a
Fredericksburg
light blue
Nationals,
jersey,
Lane United, the Lansing
number 10.
Lugnuts, the Madison Mallards, the Albuquerque Isotopes, the El Paso Chihuahuas. First pitch, bottom 5 over first strike, 0-1.
Go, Levi.
The Columbia Fireballs, the Sugarland Space Cowboys, the PLL Chaos, the Portland Winterhawks, the Burlington Sock Puppets. That pitch over first strike, 0-2. The Fargo Moorhead Red Hawks, Charleston Dirty Birds, and Niagara River Lions. There are probably more, but they also weren't written on the list. 0-2 pitch, missing away, ball 1, 1-2. At least none of them are trying to change direction to correct themselves. Okay, that's funny. I've never actually watched. Oh, I need to look for that next time. 1-2 pitch, missing away, ball 2, 2-2. Chris Crash's boy won. Congratulations, friend. I do hope they don't save half of that ice cream sandwich to give to you later. Swung on and missed, down on strikes. 1 away here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And that'll bring up
Kevin Johnson.
Kevin Johnson. I thought that was Mason Whitehead. I don't understand what is happening anymore. Swung on and missed, 0-1. Keep your head down, geez. You're not right. Oh. 0-1 pitch in the dirt, ball 2. How do you sign up to DigiBat? I honestly don't know. The interns rock around now. Do you like solicit people, or are you like, hey, friend, you need to do the DigiBat?
I'm gonna get you one with strawberry.
Okay.
You don't have to drink it.
Okay. Kai says you got to know a guy. Well, I mean, I'm sure if you knew one of the interns, you would stand a better chance at getting asked. I mean, I've never been asked. Not like I'm doing anything here. What was that? The more inebriated, the better. So show up early, get your beer
Next up for
back,
the Pickles.
fill it, drink it, fill it, drink it, fill it again,
Peterson.
and you might get to do Dizzy Bat. Did Joe just introduce this player as Tom Peterson? Well, I wonder if Gloria's playing too, as that ball hit out to center field, and that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. To the 6th inning we go. 6-5, Wild
TriMet is
Bills.
offering $75, $100.
What do you think, son? 8 or 9?
For that, I'd use this.
Manscaped, huh? Son, back in my day, ladies loved grass in the fairways.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's not for down there. The beard hedge is for your face.
Oh, really?
The Beard Hedger features a rotary zoom wheel that provides 20 precision settings with just one guard.
Grip it and trim it, baby.
Introducing the Beard Hedger. Order today at manscaped.com.
8.5?
Stronger.
9%?
Yes!
9.5% ABV!
Juice Force IPA. Live rangerously.
That was just to hurt your feelings, Joe.
Look, he's still a Blazer. Isn't he? I haven't checked for
Game time's up, buddy.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, did y'all catch that whoever threw out the first pitch today did so in a Miami Heat jersey with the name taped over to say Lillard on the back? Too soon, friend. Too soon. That is JJ back out on the mound. That is no longer Moose at first base.
Yeah.
Here in a Kings jersey, Mike. Yeah. Yeah. I figured that person wearing the fictionalized Lillard Heat jersey was looking for a fight this evening. First pitch, top of the 6th inning, over for a strike. JJ back out on the mound. Defensively, there are 8 people behind him and someone catching the pitches behind the plate. 0-1 on the way, over for a strike. 0-2. The only thing I know for certain is that is still Mason Whitehead out at short. Wind and the 0-2 pitch on the way. Fouled onto the right tone pole and almost hit him in the helmet. There's somebody in a McFly jersey. Of course the number is 88 on the back. That's delightful. Howdy, JK. Good to have you along. 0-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Chris Rogers down on strikes. JJ's 3rd strikeout. All 3 coming in his 2nd stint on the mound this game. Cascadia Gamers jersey, nice. The guy who is in the Expos jersey and hat is down here along the first base line. The guy who's here in the Minnesota North Stars jersey also down the first base line. First baseline representing well. JJ ahead in the count, 0-1. Next pitch over for a strike. Count goes 0-2. Oh, a Lola jersey from Space Jam, nice. Twins well represented here. 0-2 pitch on the way, bounced foul on. Wow, into the Wild Bills dugout.
Didn't catch it. Sold it right out. Griffin on everybody to know. Didn't catch it.
0-2, 1 out. JJ winds, pitch on the way, check swing, rung him up. Caden Miller down on strikes. Yeah, JJ dealing right now. Gave up a single to the first batter he faced in this 2nd outing this game and has now struck out 4 batters in a row after picking Iwamura off of first base. Pitch over 0-1. Oh. 0-1 on the way, swung on and fouled off to the right. Will we see any current Pickles players tonight or just All-Stars? Well, that is a great question. I do not know the answer to that. 0-2 pitch on the way, swung on and bounced towards second. The second baseman has it, throw over to first in time. 4-3 the put on Griffin Thistle, and that'll do it for the Wild Bills here in the 6th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left.
All right, Joe.
It is time for our Dylan versus Van Trios race.
The assistant to the traveling secretary.
I don't know what that means tonight, but we're gonna stick around anyway.
Canada Water Stadium, Dylan T. Pickle versus.
I know so little about this broadcast tonight, I don't actually know why I'm here.
3, 2, 1, go!
And Dylan is off, and so is a fan. Wait, that's Courtney. Wow, Courtney in her Carmelo Anthony jersey. At the batter's eye, she's under the PGE banner. She's got about a banner and a half lead. She is just now past the Atlas Pizza banner. Courtney wins by a banner.
The assistant to the assistant to the assistant GM.
Nice job, Courtney.
Oh, if you purchased a launcher ball, the time is now.
Could I ask an intern? I sure can. Hey, Malachi. Will we see any current Pickles tonight playing for the All-Stars? Malachi does not believe so either. What was that, friend? Roscoe at the plate? Zach Ross? Zach Ross at the plate. So probably not. Zach Ross, I believe that's Zach's first at-bat. All right. 0-1 the count. Time to head out of my seat for launch a ball. Yes, do not throw the ball late, anonymous freak. Joe will yell at you. Count goes to 0-2. 0-2 pitch on the way, swung on and hit sharply down the into right field. Travis Helm retrieves the ball, gets it back into the infield, leadoff single. Excuse me, that wasn't Travis Helm, that was Jackson Bowie. Yeah, Jill, this is not a league game. You might have noticed that all of the players are wearing uniforms from different organizations, and we weren't given any numbers or anything else ahead of time. So, doing the best we can with what we got. 0-1 the count. Line of the pitch on the way, check swing, went around. Count goes to 0-2.
Right now.
It is time.
Jack Klee has gone the distance so far. Gave up 4 runs in the first, 1 in the second, hasn't given up 1 since. Next pitch fouled away. Count stays 0-2. There are some familiar names on the list. Elijah Maeda. Levi Chiuchi has played for the Pickles this year. We've got a few players, but unfortunately we don't know who's out there. Klee takes a gander over at first, comes set at the waist, 0-2 pitch on the way, over the outer part of the plate for a strike. So 1 out here in the 6th inning.
Number 10, Olaru.
So Jill, is there a player you were searching for specifically? I can let you know if they're on the roster. That one smacked into left field, gets through for a base hit. Hitting second and coming into third, sliding in safely. Runners at the corners, 1 down. Oh yeah, Sean, I've given up keeping score on the Pickles All-Star side of my book. Looks like we have a mound visit, and I honestly wouldn't be surprised if this was the end of the line for Jack Klee, but Jack Klee has pitched a great ball game tonight. The entirety of the infield coming in. I don't see anybody coming in from right field. I don't even know if they had anybody up throwing down there. Matthew says no. So this is just a big old meeting. Oh, Chris Downs. Yeah, let me check for you, friend.
If you're not ready, you might not make it. You got 2 outs.
It's time. No reason to wait.
This guy's gonna go yard.
That's a Tony Kukoc jersey over there.
Okay, Chris Downs is not on the roster that I was given for tonight's game. So
Now batting for the Pickles All-Star.
Cornerstone of those championships.
Number 2, Mikey Mini Fridge.
Yeah!
okay, I believe this is Elijah Maeda still. Joe down below has just given up, and frankly, I don't blame him. To second, the throw over to first in time. 4-3, the put out on Elijah Maeda. And that will do it here in, oh no. Well, this is what happens when I don't keep a scorebook. Tie game.
Come on, he's not just a DJ.
Oh, yeah, Optimus Prime. Joe is just making up names as he goes along now. Swung on and hit down the right field line, and that is going to be fair. Coming around third and coming in to score easily is John Olerud. Cheers up, friends. Your Pickles All-Stars have taken the lead with the celebration tennis ball dunk on the third base line. Oh, this is All-Star game. PDX Papermaker, it was good that you put the question mark before the exclamation point. Yes. I'm surprised nobody's called Coach Nick Fleck out for having 2 third base coaches.
When he comes back wearing that 4-5.
Okay, yes, Jill, if you are looking, you can find the Yakima Valley Pippins game on YouTube. They are playing the Pickles in Yakima Valley, and Morris Austin letting us know that Chris is pitching for the Pickles. 0-1 pitch on the way, outside, ball 1. Ball gets away from the catcher on the transfer, gets back to the mound. So, yes, this is the Pickle, these are the Pickles All-Stars. Past and present Pickles players and folks within the organization.
Let's hear it for those ball boys, huh? Working hard tonight. Give them a big hand.
1-2 the count. Please pitch, swung on and taken into deep left center field. Going back on the ball, and I believe hauling that in was Cole Runyon. Yeah, Cole Runyon with the defensive play. Nice job. Call that F8. And that will do it for the Pickles here in the 6th, but they grab the lead back. Your score, 2/3 of the way through this baseball game. Pickles All-Stars 7, Wild Bills 6.
All right, interns, you guys ready?
I've been told that Riley the intern is on deck. Riley is number 18.
Leading off for the Wild Bills, a member of the Pickle staff, Riley O'Connell.
Oh, JJ just launched a water balloon. Then somebody threw one at Riley from the side. This is, you know. First pitch of the at-bat swung on and missed. 0-1.
Come on, Riley. You can do it.
Oh my God, that's so great. Riley, that is delightful. 0-1 pitch on the way, outside. We understand that Riley plays for the Wild Bills, but this was the most we could do in the little time possible. So Riley, the intern, actually gets a graphic on there. Riley behind in the count, 1-2. Just barely understanding what's going on tonight. 1-2 pitch. Misses low, ball 2. 2-2. JJ missing low and away, ball 3. So Riley versus JJ goes to a full count. Pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Intern Riley down on strikes. JJ's 5th strikeout.
Oh, finally you hit something.
Oh! Oh, Jeremiah Coughlin back and spitting fire, night 1. Oh. Oh my gosh, swung on and hit down the third base line, foul.
Terrence Cheney.
I have no clue where we are in the lineup. Number 13 for Sharp. Okay. Swung on and bounced down the first baseline. Foul. Count goes 0-2.
Nice hustle, JJ.
Did I give you my roster? Can I have that back, or do you need it? Thank you. This might help a little bit. 0-2 pitch on the way. Misses outside. Ball 1. That is Terrence Cheney at the plate. Pitch fouled away. Count stays 1-2. That was Riley O'Connell, the intern. That pitch missing. Count goes to 2-2. Oh, an on-him streak almost did win. So, Terrence Cheney down on strikes. JJ's 6th strikeout. Well, thank you, April. I don't understand what's going on.
Now batting Ethan Long.
So, Ethan Long at the plate. First pitch missing away, 1-0. Man, Malachi, you're right. That 3 looks like a 1. Sort of an excuse me swing. Bouncer to the mound. JJ fields it barehanded over to first. 1-3 the put out on Ethan Long. And that'll do it for the Wild Bills here in the 7th. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. Fans at home, stretch it out. We will be back for the bottom of the 7th in just a moment.
Welcome to Stormbreaker Brewing, located off North Lombard in St. John's, Portland. We have plenty of space on the patio or up at the bar. We look forward to getting to know you over a delicious handcrafted cocktail or one of our rotating fresh pints. Whether you're looking for something light, dark, hoppy, or not hoppy, we've got you covered. Enjoy our extensive menu for both meat eaters and vegetarians with plenty of options to go. We love our pub in St. John's and meeting everyone that comes in. Hope to see you soon.
Alrighty, friends, we are back for the bottom of the 7th inning here at Walker Stadium, and due up for the Pickles All-Stars, 3 players who I'm pretty sure I won't know. That is a new pitcher out on the mound for the Willamette Wild Bills. Isn't it? What number? Is it number 17? 27. That is Cruz Martinez.
New pitcher on the mound for the Wild Bills, Cruz Martinez. Leading off for your Pickles All-Stars, Danny Alvarado.
So Danny Alvarado leading off for the Pickles All-Stars. Oh, and 1. Oh my gosh. Oh, 1 pitch swung on and hit to the left side. Nice play by Griffin Thistle. The throw over to first pulls Skip Dixon, probably not still Skip Dixon anymore, off the bag.
And Austin B, come to the party deck to collect your fabulous prizes.
Leadoff single for the Pickles All-Stars. Speaking of Pickles, let's check the West Coast League scores. In the top of the 6th inning in Yakima Valley, the Pickles and Pippins tied at 4. First pitch swung on and missed, 0-1. This is one of the multiple number 15s we have on the roster. Throw over to first base. Runner back safely. Martinez comes set. 0-1 from Cole, swung on and ripped out to right center field at the warning track. Bowen Stinson makes the play. Gets the ball back into the infield. Call that F7.
Number 9, Patrick Mushka.
Some people call him Patrick Mushka. We simply call him Moose here in the press box. Up with 1 on, 1 away here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Wide in the first pitch to Moose. Oh, please, please, no, get out further. Get out further. Ah, darn it. Cut out in left field by Bowen Stinson yet again. F7 for Moose. That ball needed a little more carry on it.
Harpster.
Tate Harpster back up.
Taco meat Tate, baby.
Orlando Abrams checking in. Glad to have you along. First pitch to Tate this at bat. Check swing didn't go. Pitch low,
Again,
ball
lunch ball
1.
winners are Phoenix and Austin B. Come to the party deck to collect your winnings.
Glance over to first base by Martinez. He comes set. 1-0 pitch on the way. Low ball 2, 2-0. Martinez's 2-0 pitch in there for a strike. Count goes to 2-1.
Taco meat Tate. Hanging tough. His girlfriend's here, don't embarrass him. Oh, your wife. Maybe your wife and your girlfriend are both here.
Jeremiah roasting Tate Harpster a little bit at the plate.
Now your girlfriend's definitely here. And it's me.
2-1 pitch on the way, swung on and popped up. Shallow center field, Cole Runyon over, makes the play. And that'll do it for the Pickles All-Stars here in the bottom of the 7th inning. 7 frames into this game, your score, Pickles All-Stars 7, Wild Bills 6.
11-2 group celebrating 40 years.
I'm just not ready to go back to a gym.
Well, clearly you haven't gone crunch mode.
Crunch mode?
It's the feeling that you get
when you finish up a set.
Everyone working up a sweat.
When you're hating your trainer, but love her when you're done.
Working out the meal, you know the one. Yeah, that's crunch mode.
Crunch mode.
Join Crunch Fitness. Membership start at $9.99 a month.
Fitness.
Yovu Beer, classic American lager. Proud sponsor of the Portland Pickles. Locally owned and brewed in Portland, Oregon. Yovu Beer, classic American lager. It slaps. Yovu Beer, classic American lager. Proud sponsor of the Portland Pickles.
Welcome back, baseball friends, out on the mound for the Pickles All-Stars. That is Pruitt the intern. Now here's the thing, friend. Pruitt the intern actually does play collegiate baseball, and Pruitt can throw. Make no mistake about that. He's in the low to mid 80s, right? Yeah, no, he can legitimately throw out there. So Pruitt the intern on to face what I believe to be Cole Runyon, Vinny Iwamura, and Bowen Stinson for the Wild Bills.
Leading off number 6, Cole Runyon.
My Mariners won earlier. I'm happy about that. I would be happier if the Pickles won. First pitch missing low, ball 1. Bottom of the 6th, tied at 4 in the Pickles-Pippins game. 1-0 pitch on the way, over for a strike. At 89 miles an hour, nice job, Pruitt. He comes set, 1-1 on the way. Swung on and a bounce towards short. That is still Whitehead. Nice snag, throw over to first, not in time. Infield single for Cole Runyon here to start off the 8th.
Now batting number 30, Vinny Iwamura.
That'll bring up Vinny Iwamura. 2 for 3, a home run and a single. Did get picked off back in the 5th. I think that was JJ who picked him off. Pitch on the way, outside, runner goes. Pitch was dropped, giving him a stolen base there. So Runyon on at second. Is Pruitt rocking the pink Pickles official league hat? That is a bold choice, and I approve. Swung on and hit sharply to third. JJ, nice job out there, bud. Holy cow. I have no clue who most everybody is out there right now, but this has been a silly, fun game. You want to come on for a little bit? That was amazing. Oh. Okay. All right. Good to see you, Fred. You did well. Fouled off at the plate. JJ came up here to the booth to chat with us for a few minutes. He had some great innings out there, especially his last time through. Struck out 6 in that showing. Mitch Miles wants to give a shout out to Ray from GP. Absolutely. We'll shout him out. Shot through the middle. That gets through for a base hit. Cole Runyon hits the bag at third. The throw home not in time. And it looks like we've got a rundown now between first and second. Toast. The run does come in to score. So give Iwamura an RBI single, and then he is gunned down, and I'm sure Matthew will give us the breakdown of that just like Gary would in just a moment. Sure, he'll have that for us within the next 30 seconds without even having to think about it. 8-2-3-4. I think there's a missing number in there somewhere. 8-5-3-4. All right, 8-5-3-4. At first base, that is Tate Harpster. Next pitch over for a strike. Count goes to 1-1.
Let's go, Spritzer.
So 8-5-3-4, the put out on Iwamura trying to take second. 1-1 pitch, swung on and popped up. Left side. Mason Whitehead, no, going out the second baseman and dropping the ball.
It's going off the rails, everybody.
I don't know what Jeremiah is talking about. It went off the rails innings ago. PTFC BVB, this pitcher is nasty. That is one of the interns. That is Pruitt, the intern, who throws very well and does throw collegiate baseball. Willamette University, all right. Swung on and popped up on the right side, and that is going to be out of play. Count goes to 0-1. See, this is the beauty of attending a baseball game at Walker Stadium. You never know what you're going to get here. Pruitt comes set. 0-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and popped up on the right side again. Is anybody going to catch it? Nobody gets an at-bat. Do we know if that offer is still valid since we're in the 8th inning? Okay. Earlier, Jeremiah said if you catch a foul ball, you get an at-bat. 0-2 pitch on the way. Got him looking. Strike 3 from Pruitt. Got Bowen Stinson looking. First strikeout for Pruitt, and that'll do it for the Wild Bills here in the 8th inning. But they do push across the tying run to the bottom of the 8th. We go tied at 7 here at Walker Stadium.
That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah.
You don't go to a Pickles game because they play some generic version of baseball that you could see anywhere. So why buy a sofa like that? Check out Perch Furniture. We are hometown experts, wholly dedicated to getting you a great sofa. Perch Furniture is Portland born, West Coast built, and our sofas are adaptable in every dimension and detail. At social media, we're at Perch Furniture, perchfurniture.com, or available in our showroom. Go Pickles.
This is how you build a community of health and hope. With award-winning heart specialists, personalized women's care, a hospital 100 years in the making, and dozens of clinics that bring health and healing to your neighborhood, all strengthened by our partnership with OHSU. Adventist Health Portland, all the care you need, right where you need it.
Tired of beer that's just too bland? No problem! Introducing the amazing Voodoo Ranger IPA. It's bright, popping, plus you can take it almost anywhere. So stop drinking boring beer and start living rangerously today.
Somebody named Mike Checks missed the memo that we had come back.
Parker Hoffman.
Parker Hoffman back to the plate for the Pickles All-Stars. First pitch he sees here in the bottom of the 8th, missing 1-0. Mostly Pickles fans in the chat on the Yakima broadcast. That's good to know. I couldn't find the chat last night. I was watching the game in the garage, but could not find the chat. 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on, and Parker fouled that off himself. Count moves to 1-1.
Parker, Parker, Parker.
Intern Riley warming up in the bullpen now. Pitch missing, low, ball 2, 2-1. Oh boy, just silly. Line and the 2-1 pitch on the way. Misses, ball 3, 3-1. Well, that is true, Anonymous Freak. Absolutely.
Hitters count, make some noise. Batting practice hero, Parker Huffman.
Just off the plate, ball 4. Parker draws a walk.
Is that you, Sean McClure? Okay.
All right, we've got a pitching change, and we're gonna step away from just a moment. While the new pitcher takes warm-up pitches, we will be back in just a second. Tie game here in the bottom of the 8th.
Does that mean Ross Campbell is a pinch runner? He's gonna pull a hammy. It really is. I hope you have to run. God, I want to see this.
Is your wife here today? Yeah. Good luck, buddy.
Oh, Riley's on the bump now? All right. Well, Bills are taking selfies.
You know the words better than I do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this thing. Oh, yeah, I'm an old guy.
I bet you've heard it plenty of times.
Let's hear it for Parker Huffman one more time, everybody!
What a game. Wow.
Wow.
Now batting for the Pickles, Sean McClure.
Sean McClure at the plate to face intern Riley, the new pitcher for the Wild Bills. Riley glances over at first base where Parker Huffman is. Pitch on the way, swung on and hit, and that's gonna get into right field for a base hit. Hitting the bag at second, heading for third. That's Roscoe at third, right?
What speed?
That is Ross Campbell, who took over pinch running for Parker Huffman at first base. Roscoe gets into third. Mason Whitehead to the plate. Runners on the corners. Pitch on the way, outside. Ball 1. I like how third base coach Nick Fleck has help out there on his shoulders. 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Count evens up at 1-1. The beer backpack is out in full effect. Intern Riley's 1-1 pitch, swung on and popped up to the right side. Will it stay in play? No. Will somebody catch it? Also no.
A couple of birthday shout outs. Mo Cuba turned 37 today. How about a hand for Mo? And then Andrea Brulette celebrating your 21st birthday here with us. Andrea. Woo! Thank you.
Runners on the corners, no outs. Pitch on the way, misses high. Ball 2.
Still got it, baby. Suicide squeeze, Russ.
2-2 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Got him. First strikeout for intern Riley.
Gosh, I should know this one. Is that you, Mason?
Mason.
Luke?
Ronnie. Big Pete. Regular size Pete.
This may or may not be Luke Staten. And I believe if that is Luke Staten, he just tried to call his shot out towards left center field. I very much hope this is not followed up by a fly ball to shortstop. Throw down to second. Safe, and Roscoe comes in to score on the double steal.
I can't believe they fell for that. Ross. Good job, intern Ross.
Oh my gosh. Pitch on the way, inside. Matthew, I don't mean to split hairs here, but haven't there been 2 pitches this at bat? The pitch of the double steal and then that one? Okay. Oh. Look back to second, the 2-0 pitch on the way, lined down the right field line into the netting. Count goes to 2-1. You know, for as little control or clue going on that we have in this ball game, it's been an entertaining affair. 8-7 here in the bottom of the 8th inning. I hope you've all been at least entertained. Are you not entertained? Riley's 2-1 pitch, swung on and popped up into the parking lot. Count evens up at 2-2. Well, friends, I've got some sad news to pass along. In Yakima Valley, the Pippins have taken the lead over the Pickles 6-4 in the bottom of the 6th inning. 2-2 pitch on the way, check swing, did not go, pitch low, ball 3. 3-2. Pitch on the way, misses away, ball 4. Runners now on at first and second.
Next up for the Vicks, Jack Johnson. Banana pancakes.
It was announced that is Jack Johnson at the plate. First strike swinging. 0-1. Look back towards second. 0-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Count goes to 0-2. Time to get the rally gator out in Yakima. Yep. Runners on first and second get their lead. Pitch on the way. Got him looking. Strike 3. Intern Riley with, I believe, his second strikeout. What was that?
Now batting, Ken Caminiti.
I just love that Joe has thrown in the towel on this. You know what? I'm just going to relay all of Joe's names. This is Ken Caminiti at the plate for the Pickles All-Stars. Dom Peterson was in the game earlier. Intern Riley's 1-0 pitch on the way. Outside, Caminiti taking all the way 2-0. Garrett Sports Talk, welcome. I'd like to tell you what's going on in this game, but I don't really know. The Pickles All-Stars are winning 8-7. That's what's happening. Intern Riley's 2-0 pitch over for a strike. Caminiti watched it float in at 62 miles an hour. Count goes to 2-1. Intern Riley set, 2-1 on the way. Outside, ball 3. Howdy, Lewis. I'm doing all right. About yourself, friend? If y'all are just joining us, you have missed a very silly game, but an entertaining one, as Anonymous Freak will attest to. 3-1 pitch on the way, over for a strike. Count full on Ken Caminiti. It might be Craig Biggio on deck, I am uncertain. Hope you had a great Saturday, Lewis. Intern Riley steps off, and nobody there to receive a throw. Lewis, that's a great question. I think he was on the roster. Pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Intern Riley, I believe, strikes out 3 in the inning. He does give up a run, though. Your Pickles All-Stars lead 8-7. And more water balloons are being thrown out on the field. This is a freight train careening out of control. We'll be back with the 9th inning in just a moment, friends.
Tired of beer that's just too bland? Not a problem anymore! Introducing the amazing Voodoo Ranger IPA. It's bright, hoppy, and comes in a variety of options. Plus, you can take it almost anywhere. Stop drinking boring beer. Instead, join the many others living rangerously today. But wait, there's more. Call 833-V-RANGER. That's 833-V-RANGER to get free rangerousness. Live rangerously today. Call now.
Portland Timbers, a great one. Jersey. That might be the best.
Howdy, baseball friends. Welcome back.
That was one of the best.
Out on the mound, that is Pickles All-Star closer Mike Gitz.
All right.
Mike wearing a jersey from the Columbia Fireflies, number 40 on his back. Number 1 in my heart, one of my favorite people that I've met in the extended Pickles family. His first pitch, missing a little outside, ball 1. Mike gets on to face Jackson Bowie, Chris Rogers, and Caden Miller. Next pitch, over for a strike. Count evens up at 1-1. Rally Gators still have not arrived in Yakima. Portland now trailing 7-4, bottom 6. Is Gabe Scurll going to be batting soon? Lewis, unfortunately, everybody's wearing different jerseys tonight, and we have no clue if Gabe batted or not tonight. I don't believe that he did. Gets behind in the count, 3-1. Pitch on the way, plunks him. Jackson Bowie aboard for the first time tonight, HBP.
That was Wookie for Get It Together Gets. Now batting number 20, Griffin. Is it Fiesel? Is it Thistle? Thistle!
Griffin, what is going on? Well, Griffin Thistle's at the plate.
His nickname is the Pistol. Wow.
Thistle the Pistol?
I know you did.
Swung on and fouled off to the right, 0-1. Oh boy.
Yeah, I take it to 80. I already know who's going to win.
Next pitch on the way. I think he was just hit in the foot. Yep.
Yes.
So, excuse me, I guess that was Caden Miller leading off the inning. So Caden Miller on at second now.
Is there anyone here that can pitch?
Jeremiah Coughlin giving it to Mike Gitz out there on the mound. Has hit the first 2 batters. Third base coach, Nick Fleck, and head coach Nick Fleck's daughter out on the mound. Crowd chanting, "Let her pitch," wanting Fleck's young daughter to stand in. Oh, and she is raising the roof back on the way to the Pickles All-Stars dugout. Oh. So Gitz stares in, has his sign, pitch on the way, bunt shown. Out to the mound, Mike fields it cleanly, only plays got is towards first. 1-3 the put out on Riley O'Connell. Friend, do you think they're going in order anymore? Okay, fair enough. That was number 14, who we don't even have on the list. Oh, wait, no, that was Jack Clee, the starting pitcher. This is so... That's Terrence Chaney. That pitch over for a strike. Count evens up at 1-1. Gets walking a tightrope here. No, it's not within half a mile of the rails, absolutely. That pitch, oh, nice. Count goes to 1-2 on Terrence. Mike Gitz was the closer when the Pickles took the team down to Mazatlan this most recent time. That pitch missing inside. Count evens up at 2-2. Gitz climbs back up on the bump and stares in. Has his sign, 2-2 on the way. Low and outside, ball 3, 3-2. Mitch Miles in the chat, he can pitch. 3-2 pitch on the way. Inside ball 4. Cheney reaching on a walk. And that actually is extra hitter Ethan Long. So Gitz looking for a double play right here. Ethan Long looking for a single. Should bring in 2. Pitch on the way, misses high, ball 1. Runners at every base. 1-0 pitch, swung on and popped up, foul. That's gonna get down in the on-deck circle. So 1-1 the count on Ethan Long. Caden Miller at third, Griffin at second, Terrence on at first. Bond down the third base line, fair. They will tag the runner out, headed for home. Caden Miller 2 away. Oh, all right. Okay, off the batter's foot. Did not catch that part. Thank you, friends. Base is full of Wild Bills. Gets ahead in the count. 1-2. He steps off. Now steps back on. Ethan Long steps back in. 1-2 pitch on the way. Outside ball 2. 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on, popped up. Foul.
Pitch it.
Yeah, you don't get an at-bat if you catch it on multiple bounces. That's not the way it works. 2-2 the count. Gets pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled off. So Gitz and Long having quite the battle. Who is first from Lewis? I have no flipping clue, friend. Next pitch fouled back. Actually, I lied. At first base, that is Tate Harpster, Lewis. That is one of 2 players in the field that I am absolutely supremely confident on. The other one being the shortstop, Mason Whitehead. What was that? Maeda apparently is in left field. Called strike 3. Ethan Long down on strikes, gets first strikeout. Get out of here with that. I appreciate you, don't get me wrong. So Cole Runyon to the plate. 2 outs. Pickles up by 1. Wild Bills with the bases loaded. Gets pitched, swung on, hit towards third. Charging, the throw over to first, in time! 5-3 the putout, and your Pickles All-Stars are victorious.
No decision for JJ, unfortunately.
Pickles All-Star Mike Gitz picks up the save.
The Pickles All-Stars 8.
Well, that game was just silly. And friends, we're gonna have another game here tomorrow night at Walker Stadium. 6:05 start time for tomorrow night's game, because tomorrow is Sunday. And then we will have a doubleheader on Monday the 3rd. We do have an early game tomorrow. 2:30, I believe, is the start time on that. 6:05 for the late game. We will be broadcasting the late game here, not the early one. So we'll join you tomorrow night right around 6 o'clock. Until then, go Pickles.
Good night.
This is off for 10 days.
See you tomorrow.
Can't do that.